Jeremiah chapter 1. The words of Jeremiah the son of Hilkiah, one of the priests, that were at Anathoth in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of the Lord came in the days of Josiah, son of Amon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign, and also in the days of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, even unto the carrying away of Jerusalem captive, in the 5th month. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the womb, I knew thee, and before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and ordained thee to be a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, O Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Then the Lord stretched out his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. Behold, this day have I set thee over the nations, over the kingdoms, to pluck up, and to root out, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build, and to plant. After this the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Jeremiah, what seest thou? And I said, I see a rod of almond tree. Then said the Lord unto me, Thou hast seen aright, for I will hasten my word to perform it. Again the word of the Lord came unto me the second time, saying, What seest thou? And I said, I see a seething pot looking out of the north. Then said the Lord unto me, Out of the north shall a plague be spread upon all the inhabitants of the land. For lo, I will call all the families of the kingdoms of the north, saith the Lord, and they shall come, and every one shall set his throne in the entering of the gates of Jerusalem, and on all the walls thereof round about, and in all the cities of Judah. And I will declare unto them my judgments, touching all the wickedness of them that have forsaken me, and have burnt incense unto other gods, and worshipped the works of their own hands. Thou therefore truss up thy loins, and arise and speak unto them all that I command thee. Be not afraid of their faces, lest I destroy thee before them. For I, behold, I this day have made thee a defenced city, and an iron pillar and walls of brass against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, and against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, and against the people of the land. For they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee. For I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Jeremiah chapter 2. Moreover the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Go and cry in the ears of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I remember thee with the kindness of thy youth and the love of thy marriage, when thou wentest after me in the wilderness, in a land that was not sown. Israel was a thing hallowed unto the Lord, and his first fruits. All they that eat it shall offend, evil shall come upon them, saith the Lord. Hear ye the word of the Lord, O house of Jacob, and all the families of the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, What iniquity have your fathers found in me, that they are gone far from me, and have walked after vanity, and are become vain? For they say not, Where is the Lord that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, that led us through the wilderness, through a desert and a wasteland, through a dry land and by the shadow of death, by a land that no man passed through, and where no man dwelt? And I brought you into a beautiful country, to eat the fruit thereof, and the commodities of the same. But when ye entered, ye defiled my land, and made mine heritage an abomination. The priests said not, Where is the Lord? And they that should minister the law knew me not. The pastors also offered against me, and the prophets prophesied in Baal, and went after things that did not profit. Wherefore I will yet plead with you, saith the Lord, and I will plead with your children's children. For go ye to the isle of Chittim, and behold, Send unto Kedar, and take diligent heed, and see whether there be such things. Hath any nation changed their gods, which yet are no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. O ye heavens, be astonied at this. Be afraid and utterly confounded, saith the Lord. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me in the fountain of living waters, to dig them pits, even broken pits that can hold no water. Is Israel a servant, or is he born in the house? Why then is he spoiled? The lions roared upon him and yelled, and they have made his land waste. His cities are burnt without an inhabitant. Also the children of Noth and Tehaphnehes have broken thine head. Hast not thou procured this unto thyself, because thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, when he led thee by the way? And what hast thou now to do in the way of Egypt, to drink the water of Nilus? Or what makest thou in the way of Assyria, to drink the water of the river? Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy turnings back shall reprove thee. Know therefore, and behold, that this is an evil thing, and bitter, that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord God of hosts. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bonds, and thou sayest, I will no more transgress. But like an harlot thou runnest about on all high hills, and under all green trees. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, whose plants are all natural. How then art thou turned unto me into the plants of a strange vine? Though thou wash thee in nitre, and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord God. How canst thou say, I am not polluted, neither have I followed Baal? Behold thy ways in the valley, and know what thou hast done. Thou art like a swift dromedary that runneth by his ways, and as a wild ass used to the wilderness, that snuffed up the wind by occasion at her pleasure. Who can turn her back? All they that seek her will not weary themselves, but will find her in her mouth. Keep thou thy feet from barrenness, and thy throat from thirst. But thou sayest desperately, No, for I have loved strangers, and them will I follow. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets. Saying to a tree, Thou art my father, and to a stone, Thou hast begotten me. For they have turned their back on me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble they will say, Arise and help us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made? Let them arise, if they can help thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. Wherefore will ye plead with me? Ye all have rebelled against me, saith the Lord. I have smitten your children in vain. They received no correction. Your own sword hath devoured you prophets, like a destroying lion. O generation, take heed to the word of the Lord. Have I been as a wilderness unto Israel, or as a land of darkness? Wherefore saith my people then, We are lords. We will come up no more unto thee. Can a maid forget her ornament, or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me, days without number. Why dost thou prepare thy way to seek amity? Even therefore will I teach thee, that thy ways are wickedness. Also in thy wings is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. I have not found in holes, but upon all these places. Yet thou sayest, Because I am guiltless, surely his wrath shall turn from me. Behold, I will enter with thee into judgment, because thou sayest, I have not sinned. Why runnest thou about so much to change thy ways? For thou shalt be confounded of Egypt, as thou art confounded of Assyria. For thou shalt go forth from thence, and thine hands upon thy heads. because the Lord hath rejected thy confidence, and thou shalt not prosper thereby. Jeremiah chapter 3. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not this land be polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet turn again to me, saith the Lord. Lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and behold, where thou hast not played the harlot, thou hast sat waiting for them in the ways, as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy malice. Therefore the showers have been restrained, and the latter rain came not, and thou hadst a whore's forehead, thou wouldst not be ashamed. Didst thou not cry unto me, Thou art my father, and guide me of my youth? Will he keep his anger forever? Will he reserve it to the end? Thus hast thou spoken, but thou doest evil, even more and more. And the Lord said also unto me, in the days of Josiah the king, Hast thou seen what this rebel Israel hath done? For she hath gone up upon every high mountain, and under every green tree, and there played the harlot. And I said, when she had done all this, Turn thou unto me. But she returned not, as her rebellious sister Judah saw. When I saw how that by all occasions rebellious Israel had played the harlot, I cast her away, and gave her a bill of divorcement. Yet her rebellious sister Judah was not afraid, but she went also and played the harlot, so that for the lightness of her whoredom she hath even defiled the land, for she hath committed fornication with stones and stocks. Nevertheless, for all this her rebellious sister Judah hath not returned unto me with her whole heart, but feignedly, said the Lord. And the Lord said unto me, The rebellious Israel hath justified herself more than the rebellious Judah. Go and cry these words towards the north, and say, Thou disobedient Israel, return, saith the Lord, and I will not let my wrath fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not always keep mine anger. But know thine iniquity, for thou hast rebelled against the Lord thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to the strange gods under every green tree. But ye would not obey my voice, saith the Lord. O ye disobedient children, turn again, saith the Lord, for I am your Lord, and I will take you, one of a city, and two of a tribe, and bring you to Zion. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Moreover, when ye increased and multiplied in the land, in those days, saith the Lord, they shall say no more, the ark of the covenant of the Lord, for it shall come no more to mind, neither shall they remember it, neither shall they visit it, for that shall be no more. At that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of the Lord, and all nations shall be gathered unto it, even to the name of the Lord in Jerusalem. And thenceforth they shall follow no more the hardness of their wicked heart. In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north, into the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers. But I said, How did I take thee for children, and give thee a pleasant land, even the glorious heritage of the armies of the heathen, and say, Thou shalt call me, saying, My Father, and shalt not turn from me. But as a woman rebelleth against her husband, so have ye rebelled against me, O house of Israel, saith the Lord. A voice was heard upon the high places, weeping and supplications of the children of Israel, for they have perverted their way, and forgotten the Lord their God. O ye disobedient children, return, and I will heal your rebellions. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art the Lord our God. Truly the hope of the hills is but vain, nor the multitude of mountains, but in the Lord our God is the health of Israel. For confusion hath devoured our fathers' labor, from our youth, their sheep and their bullocks, and their sons and their daughters. We lie down in our confusion, and our shame covereth us. For we have sinned against the Lord our God, we and our fathers from our youth, even unto this day, and have not obeyed the voice of the Lord our God.